Let's be honest for a moment. Most of you are absolutely terrible at holding conversations. Yeah, I said it. You fumble with your words, your mind goes blank, and you come across as awkward and uninteresting. It's harsh, but it's the truth. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to change it, and I'm here to show you how. But first, I want you to like, comment your opinion, and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Now, let's start. You see, conversation is an art. It's a skill that can be mastered like anything else in life. Whether you're trying to impress a date, network with influential people, or make new friends, being good at talking and holding a conversation is crucial. And the best part? It's not as difficult as you might think. With the right mindset and a few simple techniques, you can become a conversational powerhouse. So, let's dive in. 1. Show a bit of confidence. First things first, if you walk into a conversation thinking you're going to fail, guess what? You will fail. Confidence is everything. When you believe in yourself and your ability to hold a conversation, it shows. People are drawn to confidence like moths to a flame. To build this confidence, start small. Practice talking to people in low-stakes situations. Chat with the cashier at the grocery store. Strike up a conversation with a coworker, or make small talk with your neighbor. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. 2. A strong opening. The beginning of a conversation sets the tone for the entire interaction. Start strong. One of the best ways to do this is with a compliment. But here's the catch. It has to be genuine. People can smell fake praise a mile away. Instead of a generic compliment like nice shirt, go for something more specific and thoughtful. That color really suits you. Or, I admire your confidence when you speak up in meetings. Specificity shows that you're paying attention and that your compliment is sincere. 3. Ask open-ended questions. If you want to avoid those dreaded awkward silences, you need to master the art of asking open-ended questions. These are questions that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. They encourage the other person to share more about themselves and keep the conversation flowing. For example, instead of asking, "Did you have a good weekend?" try, "What did you get up to this weekend?" This prompts the person to give a more detailed response, which you can then build on. 4. Listen more than you talk. One of the biggest mistakes people make in conversations is talking too much. Yes, you want to share about yourself, but you also need to listen. Truly listening to someone shows that you value what they have to say and that you're interested in them. When the other person is talking, don't just wait for your turn to speak. Pay attention to what they're saying, ask follow-up questions, and show that you're engaged. Nod, make eye contact, and give verbal cues like, "I see," or "That's interesting." This makes the conversation more dynamic and enjoyable for both parties. 5. Find common ground. People love talking about themselves and their interests. If you can find common ground, something that you both enjoy or have experienced, you'll have an endless supply of conversation material. This could be anything from a shared hobby to a mutual acquaintance or a similar life experience. When you find that common ground, dive into it. Share your own experiences and ask about theirs. This not only keeps the conversation going, but also builds a connection between you and the other person. 6. Use stories to illustrate your points. Humans are hardwired to respond to stories. They make your conversation more engaging and memorable. Instead of just stating facts or opinions, weave them into a story. This makes your points more relatable and interesting. For example, instead of saying, "I think traveling is important," tell a story about a trip you took that changed your perspective on life. This not only makes your point more compelling, but also gives the other person something to latch onto and respond to. 7. Be mindful of your body language. Your words are important, but your body language can speak even louder. Make sure your body language matches the message you want to convey. Stand or sit up straight. Make eye contact and use open gestures. Avoid crossing your arms, looking at your phone, or fidgeting. These behaviors can make you seem disinterested or closed off. Instead, aim to project confidence and openness through your posture and movements. 8. Handle awkward silences with grace. Let's face it, awkward silences happen. The key is not to panic when they do. Instead of scrambling to fill the silence, take a moment to collect your thoughts. Sometimes a pause can actually enhance the conversation by giving both parties a chance to reflect. If you do feel the need to break the silence, have a few go-to topics or questions ready. These can be light and easy, like asking about their favorite movies or what they enjoy doing in their free time. Having these in your back pocket can help you navigate through those uncomfortable moments. 9. End on a high note. Just as a strong opening is crucial, so is a strong ending. When it's time to wrap up the conversation, do it with positivity and enthusiasm. Thank the person for their time and for the conversation. If appropriate, express your interest in continuing the conversation at a later date. For example, "I've really enjoyed talking with you. Let's catch up again soon." Or, "This has been great. I'd love to hear more about your project sometime." Leaving the conversation on a high note ensures that the other person walks away with a positive impression of you. 10. Reflect and improve. After each conversation, take a moment to reflect. What went well? What could have been better? Did you talk too much or too little? Did you ask good questions? Use these reflections to improve your conversational skills over time. Remember, becoming a great conversationalist doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey of continuous improvement. The more you practice, the better you'll get. So, stop being that awkward person who struggles with small talk. Take these tips, put them into practice, and watch as your conversations become smoother, more engaging, and more enjoyable. You have the power to change. Now go out there and start talking. And if this video was useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.